Hi guys, chicken katsu curry, one of the most popular Japanese curries, and it is so simple to make. So we're gonna start off in our pot. We want a nice bit of heat on our pan. And the great thing about this sauce is that it's all store-cut ingredients apart from your fresh ingredients like your onion, garlic, and ginger, which I'm gonna add right now. But first things first, we need a little bit of oil. So about a tablespoon of oil just to fry off your ingredients. And now I've finely minced up my ginger, my garlic, and some onion. Now, you don't have to worry too much about the chopping here because at the end of the day, we're going to blitz this to a nice smooth finish. So chop them the best you can. Into the pan with our ginger, into the pan with some garlic, and into the pan with some onion. Fry off your ginger, garlic, and onion just until it's nice and tender. You need to do this for about 4 minutes, just until the veggies soften down. My lovely aromatic ingredients have now softened down, so it's time for our spices. Turn down that heat, and I'm gonna grab up a tablespoon or so of curry powder. This is a mild curry powder. We're going in with about half a teaspoon or a quarter of a teaspoon of chili powder, and then 1 teaspoon of turmeric, which is gonna give this incredible color to your lovely curry. So, give it a good stir through. As soon as you add the spices in there, you'll notice that wonderful smell from all those dried spices coming alive. It's time to add in a tablespoon of tomato puree. This is gonna give you a sort of sweet flavor in here. So mix that through, and now loosen all that wonderful flavor out with some chicken stock, straight in the pan. This is now gonna cook out for about 8 minutes, just until that sauce reduces right down. Now, while that comes to the boil, we're gonna crack on with our chicken for our chicken katsu curry. There's a little bit of a process to this, but it's very simple. We're gonna take up 2 sheets of parchment paper, 1 on the chopping board and 1 to lay on top. Dump your chicken breasts straight onto the parchment paper, and then dump your second bit of parchment on top. So essentially you've got a nice little parcel going on here, and I'm gonna use a rolling pin to flatten these out so I get about 1 centimeter in thickness. Right, these are looking pretty good. You can get rid of that piece of parchment paper. Now, you don't actually have to do this with parchment paper. You can do it on the board, but it's just a nice little method. Once you've bashed up the chicken, you get left with these nice thin slices of chicken, just like this one. So, we're gonna get it straight into our flour. I've got my little station of flour, egg, a little bit of panko breadcrumbs. So just dust your chicken breast until it's nicely coated. Shake off any of that excess. You're going to take that chicken breast, dip it in the egg, and now it's all about just delicately taking it from the egg straight into those panko breadcrumbs. Give it a nice toss so that they're nicely coated, sprinkle any of the excess over there, and once you have a nice finish on it, just like this, transfer it back onto the parchment paper. Repeat the exact same process with the second bit. We have 2 breadcrumb chicken breasts. Now, if you can't get panko breadcrumbs, normal breadcrumbs will do, but you'll get a lovely crispy finish on your chicken if you have them. So, straight into the pan with a little drop of oil. I have the heat on, it's at a nice high temperature, and you do need a nice high temperature when you're frying these chicken breasts off. My curry is coming together. It's actually reduced right down now. Let's take it off the high heat, transfer it to a lower heat, and we're gonna get our chicken in and frying off. 2 beautifully breadcrumbed chicken breasts straight in the pan. Nice and hot. You do need to make sure it's nice and hot so you get a lovely golden brown color on your chicken breast. So we have a nice mixture going on here, but it looks a little bit lumpy and bumpy. So I'm gonna grab up a stick blender and blitz this until it's nice and smooth. You can have your curry sauce a little thick and bumpy if you want to, but if you want that sort of traditional looking finish, you want to blitz it up with a hand blender. Okay, I have a nice smooth finish on my sauce, so it's time for some extra flavor. I've got some soy sauce going in here. About 1 tablespoon of soy sauce goes in, 2 teaspoons of rice wine vinegar, and then 1 tablespoon of honey for a little bit of sweetness. Give that all a good stir through. We've got a serious curry sauce, we've got crispy chicken, and now we need to serve it up with some rice. Time to take out that crispy chicken, and in true katsu curry style, we're gonna slice that up. So in nice, generous pieces, and then serve that alongside the rice with some of that curry sauce. It is absolutely gorgeous. So nice bit of that going on. And then just spoon some of that lovely curry sauce over the top. And we are talking serious katsu curry happiness. Bit over the rice. Finish it off with some sliced spring onions just to garnish, and you have a serious dish to be proud of. I'm gonna dig in, try some with that lovely sauce and the rice. It's real comfort food. You've got that really aromatic sauce wrapped around crispy breadcrumb chicken and a little bit of rice on the side. You need no more. If you want the recipe for this brilliant katsu curry, it is in my brand new book, Eat, Live, Go, filled with lots of quick cooking recipes and lots of delicious things. And you can find it out in the box below over on my website. Please subscribe to this channel for lots more delicious recipes just like this one. Give us a like, subscribe, and comment underneath letting me know if you're gonna try this delicious katsu curry. Until then, my friends, see you soon. And I think at this point, I should point out that every time I come over to this corner, this happens. The floorboard squeaks. And it puts me off every time I'm talking to you on the camera. Can you hear it? It's like a tiny little mouse. Right, back to the cooking.